Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, we've already started here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
That's a lovely, neat pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rui Costa, Totti, up towards the front line, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Milan finding their passes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Del Piero. Header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Showing good feet. McTominay receives it in a good position here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Gullit. So we're still where we started right now. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Del Piero. That is very well defended. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And here's Shevchenko. Gullit. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Insigne. Insigne will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shevchenko, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, what a climb! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Zanetti. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Del Piero. Shot, good chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Tries to play it through.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And this is Shevchenko. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Zanetti. Still, well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Right, Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, important interception. And it's Totti. He's on it, can he get away? Milan have a free kick. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. He's chosen to go back. That is good strength. Insigne. Zanetti. Totti carries the ball down the right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lorenzo Insigne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's being shifted off it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli.
Here we go again then.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Il numero 32, il numero 20.
Now it's Pata.
Cambio di giocatori.
Rui Costa really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder. And
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. It's a sharp pass. Oh, super find. And he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank. DiMarco. Oh, that's delightful.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Zanetti. Searching pass he's played there. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a rise. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's straight offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a lovely, delicate pass. Can he latch on to this? Gattuso. Now it's Del Piero. And they win it back again. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Zanetti. Rijkaard. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this?
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Hullet. Played into space. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. The lightness of step, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
the defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether... Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Lyon with the corner, they're first. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's intervened well there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's a good run down the left. Kvaratskhelia. Fiore. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Nicely spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Always onto this. Look at the goes for a shot! Goal! Lyon! And Lyon are in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Lyon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Lyon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Kvaratskhelia. Saliba. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Terrific header! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The most accurate pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Played out to the right. DiMarco. Ambitious ball here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Dani Olmo. The message is clear, none shall pass. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. DiMarco receives it in. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rafael Varane is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Poorly directed kick, and he's let fly! Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Kvaratskhelia. Well, they could break here. And here's Ibrahimovic. DiMarco gets into some space. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Chouameni is there, and he can pick it up. That's good running with the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Foot in. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Chouameni does really well there. Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lyon have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
It's a mighty effort! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lyon take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That has not gone well. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
McAllister is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Driving on and making good progress. Nicely intercepted. So we've reached the hour mark. DiMarco receives it in a wide position. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a clock! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Lyon blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Cleared without complication. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Scalvini. And Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Good purposeful running this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Kvaratskhelia must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
McAllister cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's not going to get any further than that. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's a quality looking ball, that.
Messi. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
McAllister running with the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24 será reemplazado por el dorsal 2.
Messi will
Cambio de
not want to
jugadores.
lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Now that's well seen too. Lyon will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. McAllister wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space. Well, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lyon get their fourth corner. He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're back on the ball again. Saliba. Aims beyond the defence. He's onside. It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And this is Adriano. Time added on 4 minutes. Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates. Oh, what a ball! It's Adriano! And that is wildly off target. Tchouaméni gathers from the goal kick. Azar. McAllister. No way through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who was always destined for greatness. And I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling that. He's deadly, whether playing through the middle or from the left-hand side. But I noticed he can now develop the play from deep also. And that's a new and exciting side to his game.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Passing is crisp and sharp. DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister. Robson. Well, somewhat off target. A lovely pass, but can he get there? DiMarco. And it's McAllister. And it's Rashford. It's a throw-in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He has found the way through. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Closing in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lyon still without a single shot on target. DiMarco. De Jong, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bebeto proves just a little bit too strong. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Bergomi. Now Robson. Messi. Robson. To McAllister. That's Bebeto. Chouameni. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's McAllister. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Spread it left. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, he's been caught napping. Backward it goes. De Jong! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's DiMarco. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rashford. Nice-looking ball. Now it's Rashford. That has ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Rice puts his foot on the gas. That's very neat. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught. And another try! Goal! Lyon! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Lyon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Lyon have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's DiMarco. McAllister threads one in. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Now it's DiMarco. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's found a way past. Oh, that's up. Shapes to shoot! Lyon leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And he has shown him a yellow card. De Jong. And it's McAllister. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's a smashing touch to get him away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now Robson. Rashford gets into some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Driving forward. So what can they make of this? Always onto this. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And we hit half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Lyon really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Lyon in control at half-time, 2-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 22.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
18. El dorsal 24. Serán
Knocks it into
sustituidos
space.
por el dorsal 21.
Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack.
El dorsal 4.
He's picked his way through.
El dorsal 9.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fired deep towards the back post.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
In again. Batistuta. Raul. And it's Messi. And it's Xabi Alonso. To Schneider. Raul. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Adams. Xabi Alonso. And it's DiMarco. Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. DiMarco. He has a look up. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rashford is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Xabi Alonso. The most accurate pass. Adriano. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's through here. Chouameni. Looking for options for movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's in a great position here. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adriano. DiMarco. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that interception was most... Goes for a shot! Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
Raul takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's going to be a booking. Gabriel, out to the left it goes. Now it's Rashford. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shifted it to the flank. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Searching pass he's played there. Floated through. Schneider. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Yamal. That looks a decent ball. Yamal. Yamal's cross. He gets big. It's a goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Pirlo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And we're done. Lyon can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Romania are looking to go forward now. And it's De Jong. Neymar stood up well to him there. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He has a look up. Now the cross. To mighty! Oh, crossbar! Now, can they get him away? Drives it. A header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Changement.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here. Van Dijk coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from... He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baron. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Baron. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Cantona. Oh, super ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
He's away! Adriano!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
DiMarco. And here's DiMarco. Traumeri, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong can see things others simply cannot. Now who's going to be first to this? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And straight into the wall. Now, who's going to be first to this? Probing pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Romania look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that is as far as they're going to go. DiMarco. It's Ibrahimovic! Just off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pinches it off him. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Wan-Bissaka with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Wan-Bissaka is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a deft little ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Knocks it into space. And it's Mendes. Looking to go deep. And that has been cleared. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Lyon ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 9, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 27, le numéro 32, le numéro 41. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 13, le numéro 14, Roberto Carlos, le numéro 6, Pirlo.
So off we go once more.
Lyon have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal picks it up out wide. Big header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nuno Mendes. Aimed into, there's the header! And it's come back out to him. Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
De Jong, and it's Bale. Tries to pass it through, and he's certainly onside. He's got through. There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Romania have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he is going into that little black book. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lyon still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost an hour gone. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And here's Yamal. Yamal puts his foot on the gas. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Not the most accurate pass. Pull it. Nuno Mendes. Can he get it through? Here comes terrific header. Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Nicely weighted ball. And he whips it in. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Figo. And it's Lam, who played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now Veron.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yamal, deep cross, up he goes! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Plays it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out towards the flank. Fired deep towards the rises! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Lyon really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Yamal, and that has left him in a heap.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The final seconds now. Drogba. Oh, he's burst through. Drogba has been caught there. It's a foul. Ferdinand has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. And it's Neymar, who has felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Drogba. Out of play for a goal kick. Good spread. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
2 goals on the day. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Collar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Rodrigo, I suspect will be playing pretty much across that whole front line.
He gets big! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Tries to pass it through.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodrigo. Araujo gets it away. That looks a decent ball. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Lewandowski. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Lewandowski. Quarter of an hour played. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that is a Bale! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Messi,
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a mighty effort. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Camavinga. Howson. And it's Bellingham. Barcelona have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Not the most convincing of passes. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Backward it goes.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Played out to the left flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Yamal. Ball driven towards... Up he goes! Pau Kubasi is there to clear. Camavinga. And it's Ruperez. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rodrigo. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. So what can they make of this? Bellingham. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can clear their lines.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Looking to go terrific header. Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. Endrick. Solot. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Big header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Azar. Bellingham. Now it's Endrick.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. He's looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi, looking to play him in. Could try cutting inside here. He's got full. No mistake. And with that, he takes home the match ball. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Bronckhorst with the... Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the pass is intercepted. Rodrigo, who's set up 1 goal so far. He might be in here! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pinches it off him. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Endrick has it out wide and in space. Spread out to the left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. Moran did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yamal stood up well to him there. Now it's Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Endrick powering forward here. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Yamal's cross. Azar. Bellingham. Bale. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rodrigo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Hazard. Very nicely done. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's being urged to shoot.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Solot. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections,